If you're a reseller struggling to make sales, I can pretty much guarantee that you're asking the wrong question.
Hey, I'm Lee Meyer, and I'm the founder of Listing of Freedom and the Empowered Reseller. And I help clothing resellers make more money without hustling harder. Let's get started.
Hey there, I'm Lee. I'm a part-time reseller, a mom of four, and I've made over $100,000 selling used clothes on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And I get to work with so many resellers, and I get the same questions over and over again. So I thought I'd address it here. I hear from so many of you that are struggling to make sales, or you're struggling to make enough income. These people come to me and explain their situation and want to know what they're doing wrong, why it's not working, but they're asking the wrong question. And that's what we're going to get into in this video. Before we jump in, I want to take a second to give you a free gift just for being here. And this is my free keywords that sell list. I'll leave a link to get that free resource in the description below this video. This is going to help you get your items in front of the buyers who are looking for your items and help you make more sales. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I get people coming to me and they're saying, hey, I have 100 items listed on Poshmark. I have 50 items listed on eBay. I've got XYZ number listed on Mercari or wherever it is that they're selling. And they're going, hey, why am I not making any sales? Which, yes, I get it. If you're not making sales, you want to know why, but you're coming about this from the wrong mindset. So let's get into this. It's not about how many items you have listed. The number of items that you have listed does not dictate your sales. And there's a couple reasons for that. And I've seen sellers who have 2,000 items in their store, which is a lot, and they're barely selling anything at all. There's other sellers who have much less items, maybe 100 or 200, and they're way outselling that person who has more items. And so there's two reasons why the total number of your items that you have listed does not necessarily equate to how many sales you're making. The first reason why you can have a lot of items listed and you're still not making sales comes down to do with the items themselves. Are they actually in demand? Are they actually things people want? Are they actually things that people are buying? Have you done the research behind them? Did you look up comps? Did you check out what the sell-through rate is on those items? Because you can have all of the items in the world listed, but if nobody wants them, they're just gonna sit there. Or if you have them at a price that they're not selling for, they're not gonna sell. And as a reseller, you're in the business of turning over items, not storing them. Nobody is paying you to store items. The second reason why the number of items that you have listed doesn't matter is because how long have you had them sitting there? How many items have you listed? Do you have 100 items, but they've been sitting there for 6 months? For a year, for 3 months? How long have you had that inventory? How old is it? How stagnant is it? And so the question that I always like to ask these people, instead of, hey, how many items do you have listed? How many items have you listed in the last week? How many items have you listed in the last 2 weeks? How many items have you listed in the last month? How many items have you listed in the last 3 months? That is going to be a really good indicator for how much you're pushing through your system. How much are you putting in, and then how much are you getting out? If you're going, but I do list consistently, I have listed recently, and if you've been consistent with listing this week, last week, the previous week, the last couple of months, and you're still not seeing items move, then there's something else wrong. And I would go back to the first reason of, are your items in demand, and are they priced at a price that is going to sell? All right, I hope these tips have helped you. Make sure you check out this next video where I show you exactly how to find the price that items are selling for even when a best offer was accepted.